Here's Jamison. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 26.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Stephen Curry is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Zeke Naji. And it's Mobley in it to 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Jamison. Williamson. Counted. Williamson's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what you want. Zion finishing out of pick and roll. Put that play on repeat.
Here's Sexton. Good D by Williamson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
The shot by Jamison, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Now here's Sexton. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Jamison. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Curry. Pass to Sexton. Launches it. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading. Williamson with a screen on Mobley. Tipped. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Williamson. Williamson's got 8 points here in the quarter. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. With it. Lets it go from deep. Jamison grabs the board. Here's Jamison, guarded by Garland. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. 19 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Jamison, guarded by...
Hammer it home!
Don't break it! Big dunk!
Wow. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run. which ultimately put the game away.
And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And they double up Williamson. Here's Jamison, guarded by Garland. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Jamison. And that's it, folks. The San Antonio Spurs have won it all. Wow.
Fans, thank you for joining us for tonight's big game.
They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line, what an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Time now to send it to Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, for the trophy presentation. Time now for the trophy ceremony. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, ready to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the champion.
Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy, and I believe this suitcase, are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
When his team needed him most, he delivers with an MVP performance.
Time and time again, he stepped up, understanding what's at stake. Impressive.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Nets trail by 9. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Jalen Brunson. Also Mitchell out there. And it's Terry in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brunson. Cans the 12. Footer.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Jamison. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Jamison kicks to Jamison. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Spurs. A wide open look here for Terry. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jamison against Elliott. Outside, Jamison. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From 13 and 2. Long on the shot.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And the slam dunk by Jamison. Spurs on defense. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Alone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. Here's Jamison. Drives to the hoop. Several teams changing it up here. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Jamison hits them both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Nets. Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Jamison. The Spurs shooting in this game, 45%. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Jamison's got 31 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the paint, here's Russell. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. for the Spurs.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Sparks. Rebound by Jamison. San Antonio leading by 5. Outside Jamison. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Williams. From outside the arc. Oh.
Here's Jamison. 14 points for him. Here's Williamson. Peterson with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Houston. Here's Peterson. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Here's Grimes. Nails it from 3. 23 points in the game. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Oh, and Turner with a
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
And for Houston, here's Jamison. Got a hand on it. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. No doubt about it. Has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Edwards. Martin is out there with Turner. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Booker in at the small forward. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Booker. It's good from long range. Booker's got 11 in the second half.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Here's Jamison. Down low. Jamison against Booker. Shot from the top of the key.
Here's Macy, and he dunks it down.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Zion Williamson, and it's Daniels in at the 2. Williams misses. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Macy. And obviously, it's a long season. But Doris, you feel like reducing the amount of games would be a good thing?
I think no matter what, if you're talking about reducing the schedule, Brian, you're facing an uphill battle. The reason is easy. It would be a reduction in revenue. And who is the person willing to do that? I just think it's not something that's realistic.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Williams defending. Pass to Mason. Plenty of space. Jamison grabs a board.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that's on the court for San Antonio here in the second. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, the Pacers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Macy. Six to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Spurs. Last time they met in San Antonio.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. With the drive, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Jamison. He's got 19.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and so far, the free throw line has also been a major factor, baiting defenders into contact and then earning those trips to the line.
Here's Jamison. 32 points for him last game against the Lakers.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Indiana trailing here. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 10.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Driving. Oh,
that's a bad man right there.
Wow.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Oh, doing damn. Pass to Macy. Shot's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Onto the court for the Pacers, number 7.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
San Antonio ball.
Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at the Spurs. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Right now for the Spurs, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. We've got Zion Williamson, and it's the closer in at the 3 slot. Macy, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Jamison. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 32 points.
Well, you love that.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And here's Hayes. To the wing, right side. This one for 3. Oakley with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count it.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And for the Spurs.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Jamison. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Dave?
And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
Well, that
Here's Jamison. And that one is hammered home.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And for the Rockets, Green out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Smith. Then there's Jason Tatum.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
And for the Spurs, here's Jamison. Green covering.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
The Rockets trail. Anthony outside. Pass to Tatum. Over Williamson. Here's Haywood. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Jamison. Up. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. They've got Anthony. Mikal Bridges is out there with Smith. Then it's Jalen Green. Here's Jamison. Covered by Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's an even 3-on-3 break. To take the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tatum's checked in.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Jamison, covered by Smith. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by San Antonio.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Jamison, hounded by Tatum. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. It's Anthony on the take. It's tipped. Here's Jamison. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Daniels. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. And Houston will come the other way. We are in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Anthony, pass to Green. Here's Haywood. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Jamison. And he converts the layup. He's got 36 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Green. Following the bucket by the Spurs. And Smith over to help. Pass to Jamison. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Good on the bucket. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the...
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Cole Anthony. Jason Tatum is out there with Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Haywood in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot's good from Smith.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Jamison kicks to Jamison. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And now that they're up 3-0.
Baylor a screen on Green. Jamison the pass to Baylor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
A different look now for San Antonio. Williamson comes in for the closer, and Jay subbed in for Daniels. They've got Smith. He's out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Haywood in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Jamison, no luck.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Green. A rebound by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
Green against Jamison. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be fourth quarter.
Here's Tatum. Low. He started by Williams. Here's Low. Here's Haywood. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Bailey. Here's Jamison. Here he goes. Good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Up top, Tatum. Covered by Williamson. For three, Smith. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
And the Rockets making a change here. Anthony's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. The closers checked in for Bailey. And Daniels subbed in for Ward. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
The three from Tatum. Kept alive by Houston. Out to Anthony. Another miss by Houston. And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got to.
And that's it, folks. The San Antonio Spurs have won it all. Wow.
Thank you once again for coming to tonight's contest.
They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Time now to send it to Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, for the trophy presentation. Time now for the trophy ceremony. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, ready to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the champion.
The NBA champion. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Murray surveying the D.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
On the court for Indiana. Handle out there with Jay. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Doyle in at the point guard. Now here's Murray. And the shot goes down.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Outside, Jamison. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the 76ers with some changes. Baisley's checked in for Gonzalez. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Porter. The Pacers making a switch here. And so in the game for the Pacers. AC is out there with Jay. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Randall. And it's Doyle in at the point.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Brown, good.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jamison, a screen. Pass to Doyle. Jamison inside. Count it. The pass to Hines. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Carney. Misses the three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
So with Wilkins on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Murray, and it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. Jamison inside. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Jackson Hayes is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Jay. And it's Macy in at the 2 spot. Here's Jamison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And he drives in.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
So on the floor for the Spurs. Pass to Jamison. Here's Agbaji. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Jamison. 5 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the shot's good. And Clark, for just about every team at this time of the year, optimism is running high. That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more. And soon enough, B.A., we'll find out which teams have a right to be optimistic and can earn the right to be considered contenders. It's always fun to see which teams take that next step towards being playoff ready.
And here are the Pacers now. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Jamison, covered by Williamson. And they'll get another chance. Screen by Capella. Here's Jamison. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
The shot by Jamison, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Jamison. He's got 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5.
Find the lane.
Find the lane.
For the Pacers.
One shot.
Isaiah Jackson. 1 shot.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Barnes is out there with Murray. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's the closer in at the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jamison, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Jamison. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Williamson, right side. Another shot. A nice shot by Jamison. Give him 23.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Jamison. And the layup is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Barnes passes to Murray. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound Spurs. Count that one. Williamson's got 6.
Nice aggressive play from Williamson. Crashing the offensive glass and getting a second chance shot.
Jackson with a screen on Williamson. Here's Jamison. Got a piece of it. Williamson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Down low. And a foul. San Antonio leading.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
We've got Ben Simmons and it's Jay in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Williamson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, rolling with purpose after setting the pick. Zion's terrific at recognizing how to score in these sets.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's Jamison. He's got 21, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Jamison. Checked by Randall. From the high post. The shot by Jamison, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Jamison, defended by Murray. Yep, count it. 25 points in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Oh, nice shot by Jamison.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
From deep 3-point range. A nice shot by Jamison. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Spurs. Into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Ward. There's the three. The Spurs rebound.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking him to the task.
Here's Jamison. And a strong finish with two hands.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Jamison. Here's Ward. From deep. Gets the three ball to go.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hayes. Here's Jamison. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. So both teams making some changes here. Four on the clock.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Here's Jamison. And rejected. The Pacers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. He's got 38.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
A shot by Jamison, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
A nice shot by Jamison.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Jamison to the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are here in the second half.
Indiana leading. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Ellis. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Jamison. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Outside Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jamison. Here's the floater. Jamison grabs the board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, PA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the shot goes.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Jamison, drives to the hoop, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Pass to Jamison. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Jamison. The 3-ball. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Jamison. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
From deep, he got it again. Sensational. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
With a 9-footer, deflected, and he's able to get it back. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Over to the wing. Back to Murray. Fires for three. Jamison grabs the board.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And there's a pick. Here's Jamison. Sends it home from three-point land.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball.
Oh, wow!
Oh, watch out.
Big finish.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left this man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 7. 51 seconds left in the game. From deep three-point range. And they recover it.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
Offensive rebound Spurs.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally, just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Here's Jamison, defended by Murray. That one falls. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Jamison. Oh!
There's the dish to Jamison. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Capella, a shot, no good. Good work defensively by Terry. They've got Macy. Clint Capella is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jay, and it's Hayes in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Rebound by Jamison. Jamison's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the pass to Macy. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Sparks, defended by Macy. Just 4 to shoot. And the Nets miss again. Pacers trail by 7. Doyle passes to Jamison. It's deflected. Here's Mitchell. Defended by Macy. There's the screen. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Indiana Pacers.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Sparks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he makes both free throws.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Outside, Jamison. That one, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Unable to get that one.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Jamison, a screen. And Macy kicks to Jamison. Bangs home the trifecta. Jamison's got 10 points here in the second half.
Building confidence in that deep ball. One.
And here's Jamison. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
And they have strength and claw to get back into this thing. Just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And Indiana making a change here. Ewing's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. The offensive end don't have an open shot, pass it around. Let's see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Jamison, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Malone. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Here's Vassell. Terry outside to the right side. Here's Sparks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And the basket by Vassell.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they...
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Shot clock at 2. Here's Jamison. Oh, a big finish for the one hit.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Jackson. Jay out there with Macy. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Doyle in at the 1 spot. Here's Doyle. Here's Jamison. And the
Here's Jamison.
First team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Kyrie Irving, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Duke in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Irving. No dice from the high post.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Jamison. Pass to Hayes. Here's Jamison. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 38.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skill.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And so in the game for the Pacers, he's out there with Jackson. Then it's Macy. Then there's